Hi, how are ya? It's Traviseen here, and welcome back to our adventures in the Season of Discovery. Last episode, we slayed Hogger and Princess in Elwyn Forest, and today we are at Sentinel Hill, and we are going to be doing some quests here in Westfall.
The People's Militia has but one goal, to defend the lands of Westfall and return peace to our surroundings. Unfortunately, the price of peace is often blood. One of my scouts has brought word of a band of Defias trappers wreaking havoc nearby. I have reports of Defias trapper sightings near the Jangle Lode mine to the northwest, as well as at the Molson Farm and Furlbrow's Pumpkin Farm. If you seek to join our ranks, slay 15 Defias trappers and 15 Defias smugglers, then return to me. Stormwind has abandoned us. A foul wind of depravity rustles through the plains of Westfall. This was my homeland, and I will not turn my back on the citizens who choose to remain here. We, the former farmers, shall make our stand. Your task, should you choose to accept, is to patrol the grasslands of Westfall. Track down and slay the vile gnolls that seem to be working in conjunction with the Deadmines thieves. Bring me 8 gnoll paws, and I will reward your bravery. The Defias front is constantly shifting. I've been following their movements for quite some time
The Defias.
now. On a side note, I've ascertained that many members of the gang can be tracked by the red leather bandanas they wear. Bring me 15 of these bandanas and I'll see to it you are rewarded.
Alright, so let's do this, guys. Hope you guys are doing well today. Doing pretty good. Happy that we have this Sage's Dark Fortune damage buff. Should help out quite a bit today. Hopefully we do not die anytime soon, because if we do die, we will lose the buff. And I found out where we will learn daggers, guys. I believe it's in Darnassus. So we should head over there soon. Darnassus is also the city where you get the Black Fathom Deeps buff. So it's a good city to be in. And the reason why I like it the most is because you get that 20% movement speed increase, which helps out a lot while you're leveling. It's just a mission to get there, though. That's the problem with the Alliance. It's kind of hard to actually get there without dying, but I guess if you just do a death run, you can easily make it through the wetlands. Maybe we'll do that later, but one thing I might try, though, is maybe we'll try to do the mountain skip. I was talking about that earlier. This guy gave us a buff. Let's hook him up with one. There's a trapper there. Guess he wants a buff too. There you go, man. I don't know if he was looking for something or he was just like waiting for me to give him some fortitude. There's some more quests over here we can get. Maybe we'll head over there and pick those up as well. We'll just see how many quests we can finish today. We should hit level 14. And that'll give us our final rank of wand specialization, which will increase our wand's damage by another 5%. Which is 25% total after you get all the ranks of one specialization. Because this dot doesn't work on these guys. It always misses. And I'm talking about the Void Plague dot. I wonder why that's happening. I wonder if we should have went to Darkshore instead of Westfall. We'll do a little bit of questing in Westfall. We'll probably head over to Darkshore soon. Because if we quest in Darkshore, we could hold on to that Boon of Black Fathom buff, and that would be pretty good. Darkshore is probably a pretty popular leveling zone for Alliance in
Rough
Season of
times, huh,
Discovery.
adventurer? No matter where you turn, someone needs help, and my wife and I are no exception. Look at what has happened to this place. These lands were once occupied by good farm folk, but the damn thieves have driven them all off. Not me, though, but it seems some harvest watchers have taken over the fields. If you're up for the work, I'd like you to go out and kill 20 of them. Come back when you're done for your pay. If you finish up with the ones in my field, clear them from the neighboring fields as well.
The onions are peeled, the garlic is minced, the rosemary is crushed, the crust has been baked, the dill weed is chopped, the gravy is simmering. Now all I need for my famous
Sounds
meat
good.
pie are 8 Gortusk livers.
I think that recipe is an upgrade over the blood sausage. You get, oh, it's only 4 stamina, so it's the same.
Good day to you. I never thought the day would come when I'd leave the farm, but the fields are overrun with thieves, and it's far too dangerous for us here now. As soon as Farmer Furlbrow gets the wagon fixed, we'll be on our way. Maybe you could do me a favor? Let me scribble down my recipe for Westfall stew. Please take it to Salma Saldine over on the farm yonder. The Saldine's farm is just beyond the fork in the road. Poor old Blanchy. Such a tired beast after all the work we put her through. I fed her before we left the farm, but we weren't expecting the wagon to break on us. If you could bring her a few handfuls of oats from the fields, I'd be grateful. I bet you could find some around all of the farms in Westfall, if you can steer clear of those horrific machines that have taken over. There are several farms southwest of here.
It was horrible. Verna woke me when she heard a ruckus in the fields. The fields were full of hooligans. We left in a rush, and I forgot to pack my pocket watch. Verna's PA gave me that watch on our wedding day, and I feel just sick knowing those thieves have it. I left the pocket watch in the wardrobe at the farmhouse. Look for the field of pumpkins to the west. You can't miss it. If you bring it back to me, I'd sure be grateful.
All right. So there we go. That's all the quests. We'll go deliver this quest here called Westfall Stew. And I wonder why Void Plague doesn't work, but Shadow Word Pain does. And it doesn't work on these Harvest Watchers, I guess because they're mechanical and
Hello.
can't put that dot on them.
Be careful.
I'm going to miss that Verna Furlbrow so much. I don't suppose you happened to see her on your way here.
That Verna was always such a sweet lass. We'll miss her here in Westfall. But between you and me, she's a city girl at heart, and Stormwind will suit her just fine. But enough gossip. Now we can make Westfall stew. Help me make some Westfall stew. Come back with the following ingredients. 3 stringy vulture meat, 3 Gortusk snouts, 3 Murloc eyes, 3 okra.
Okay, so we have to slay a lot of these Harvest Watchers. He resisted that. And they're immune to Void Plague. That really sucks. That does a lot of damage. We have to slay 20 of these guys. We should try to get some quests for dead mines. Let's get rid of some junk while we're here. don't think we need all of this food either. Just need to make a little bit of space. There we go. That should be
Go
good.
with honor, friend.
Yeah, they got a lot of health, these guys. This guy Drellis wants us to join his group. So that's a good idea. There we go. Let's level up. We'll give Drellis a buff here. A little bit of healing. And Drellis is a druid. See how this goes. Also want to change my... change my UI a little bit here. I'm going to be changing this eventually. I like raid style unit frames a little bit more. And we want to show power bars. There we go. All right, so we got our okra. Now we just need another 15 of these harvest watchers. Oh, nice bracers. I think this druid will be doing all the damage. We'll keep him up. That Starfall does a lot of damage. You see that? Supposedly Starfall in Season of Discovery is single target damage. In retail, and in Wrath of the Lich King as well, it's an AoE ability. I guess they thought it would be a little too overpowered if it was AoE, and it's only 1 star that falls. I don't know if Starfall has ever been like that before. Usually the ability is like a bunch of stars fall out of the sky. And it just does a bunch of AoE damage. But they turned it into a single target ability in Season of Discovery. Oh, we got the sword. Another shield on it. This is good, though, because Harvest Watchers are kind of a pain for priests, it seems. Since we can't use Void Plague. That's why priests are great duo leveling partners. You barely take any damage. Do you have a priest with you? Wonder how many more Trellis has. Same as me. 5 more left. And we have to save the hops. It's for, I believe there's a quest we can turn this hops in for. I think there's a dwarf over here around Dead Mines. And he needs hops from you. I think he makes like a certain type of beer. This gives me a little bit of practice with the healing here. I think I would want this to be over here, though. One thing I like to do when I'm healing, it's nice to have mouse over macros, so I don't have to click on the target to heal. Makes it a lot easier to switch targets. So what would happen is, like, say I had an ability and I wanted to, like, use it on myself. I wouldn't have to click on myself to use the ability. I could just hover over the character and then just use the ability, and then he uses it.
King's honor.
Makes it a lot
Good
easier.
Work, friend. You have earned your pay.
Ah, nice
well.
chest.
Who knows? Perhaps Westfall will prosper.
Not better than what
once
we
again.
have, though.
For the Alliance.
Sell
Rough
some of
times,
this stuff.
adventurer? No matter where you turn, someone needs help, and my wife and I are no exception.
Copper modulator. I think we could probably use that for engineering. So we'll hold on to it.
Be careful.
All right, so there we go. Got a little bit of help there from Drellis or Drells. Drails. I don't know how to pronounce the name. Hopefully I got it right eventually. But that was good. That helped out a lot with the Harvest Watchers. Now we have the okra. What do we need now? Guess we'll head over here. Just a couple Defias up here. And we can farm some stringy wolf meat as well. I'm surprised. Yeah, there we go. Should be attacking the Homunculi. I didn't really attack this flesh ripper here. Bags are going to fill up quite fast. Get a lot of loot off of these mobs. There are the gore tusks. And supposedly we have around supposedly 400,000 people playing Season of Discovery. Just over 4,000. Or 400,000. Which is pretty good. It's a lot of people. I think the highest was during Blackwing Lair. I think that was in 2020. That's when we had the most amount of people playing the game. The release of Blackwing Lair. I think the game's been pretty steady, like over, like around like 200,000 to 300,000 throughout Classic. But it's good to see that Season of Discovery has lifted the numbers by quite a bit. Think about Season of Discovery. I think it's made playing Classic more I think it's more accessible to people now because it doesn't require as much of a time sink. Because you can get your character raid ready and up to level 25 in I'd say 20 hours, 20 to 30 hours. Depends how fast you go. That's not too bad. It's like playing, a single player game, pretty much. A lot of RPGs last around like 30 hours, I'd say. Maybe a little more than that. Just to beat the game, though. I know, like, in many RPGs, you can put in many hours just collecting, all the achievements and doing all the side quests and stuff like that. But usually, if you just want to beat the game, it's around 20 to 30 hours. So it was smart what they did. I think that's why we have so many people playing at the moment. But not as much as Pal World. Pal World is the hype game of the week, I guess you could say. It's like over 1 million people playing it. There's another, Benny Blanco. Do you have a quest for Benny Blanco? I don't think so. Eventually, we will get one. But yeah, gaming's in a good spot, I think. I think there's a lot of, like, negativity around gaming, like, from videos I've seen. Like, it's not the same. Gaming's not the same, but gaming's pretty good at the moment, I think. Seems like there's always a new game that everybody's excited about every month. Last one I remember was Baldur's Gate 3. Never played Baldur's Gate. I know it would take me a while to get into it. It's a turn-based game, I believe. I haven't played a turn-based game since old school Final Fantasies. But I've heard good things about it. Alright, so let's see if we can handle this, guys. Try this pull here. Just knock these guys out. Try not to pull. Put the trappers on us. Put a dot on Benny here. There we go. Like he's realized we are the main target. And there we go. Eventually we'll probably be back again to lay Benny for a quest. Let's go inside this barn over here. And did we... Yeah, I didn't level this up. There we go. Looks like out on 5% damage right now. Should see consistent 20 damage hits from our wand after that upgrade. get some more stringy vulture meat. Wow, we're hitting for 34 sometimes. Do we have a box? Yeah, we do. Don't need another one. Might head back this way so we can go sell some junk. Slay some vultures on the way back to the farm. We got some Pioneer Trousers of the Monkey. 1 agi, 1 stamina, pants. I've tried to sell items like this on the auction house, but they don't really seem to be selling anymore. Which makes sense. You don't really need BOEs, I don't think. But it does make the leveling process easier. But it's not like we're playing hardcore or anything like that. Wonder if we can run through here without pulling anything. See this guy here, he has Boon of Black Fathom. Uh-oh.
Rough times, huh, adventurer? No matter where you turn, someone needs help, and my wife and I
Rough times indeed. Oh man, we should probably get out of here. Let's just put our wand to good use.
Rough times, huh, adventurer? No matter where you turn,
We'll hold
someone
on to
needs
these.
help,
We'll try to
and my
sell.
wife and I are no exception.
10 armor back. That's good. I think we need everything else.
Go with honor.
We have over a gold now. It's taken us a while to get that. Alright, so we'll head back to the pumpkin farm. And we'll search for some more Defias pillagers. And trappers. There we go, some smugglers just spawned. It's actually a pretty tough pack in hardcore if you see these two. Oh, got another one. Any more in here? Usually I have some hops in here, but didn't seem to find any. Could use this Scroll of Spirit just for a little bit more regen. We finally got a Gortus snout. We're going to have quite a bit of recipes to learn once we level up our cooking. I have a few in the bank at the moment. Maybe we should focus on the gnolls later. There are a lot here, though. I think we'll just focus on the Defias today. And then if we see some wildlife that we need to farm walking around, we'll fight them as well. I know there's a mine here with a lot of Defias. Should get all the bandanas from them. I hope we're high enough to be able to mine tin ore, because there should be a few tin inside of the mine. I think this guy's trying to do like an AoE pull. Kind of snipe this mob from him. Oh, we got a scroll of stamina. Nice. Can't use it because we have our fortitude. So we don't really need it. So I think this Night Elf was kind of hoping for, I guess, all these mobs to be spawned out here. And then he just slays them all. Wonder what that's like. I guess you just moonfire everything and just kite them while the moonfire takes everything down, and then you just use Starfall on cooldown. Looks like there's a few ores in here. Got some kobolds in here as well. Uh-oh. What the heck? Alright, so this, see what happened right there? Everything just like changed. We just got phased out of nowhere. That's a kind of a pet peeve of mine about Season of Discovery. What phasing is, there's a bunch of layers on this server, right? Supposedly they have 7. And we just went from one layer to another, I believe. I don't know if it showed here, but that's what happened. That'd be terrible if that happened in hardcore. You're like fighting a mob and then you just like get layered into an area with like a bunch of mobs surrounding you. It's mostly just kobolds here. Some Defias there. Only one more bandana to go. Looks like our bags are full. I think there's like a smuggler over there. That's why I didn't want to fight the gnolls, because our bags are already getting full, so we'll use this mana pot just to free up a little bit of space. Two more trappers. Surprised we didn't pull the trapper there. Alright, so we have all of the bandanas. I think we need one more trapper, a few more smugglers. Not too sure if there's any chests here, but if there was, our bags are full. There goes our homunculi. Leveling up priest in hardcore is probably interesting. It's a lot of wanding. I wonder how many times you would use your wand from 1 to 60. Probably quite a bit. Especially if you don't do any dungeons. Alright, here we go, our final trapper. Be cool if they track that, like how many times you use your wand. You've used it at least over 100 times by now, maybe close to... I don't think 1,000, but... over 100. Oh, they're starting to hit him now. All right, 2 more smugglers to go. I think these quests will eventually lead us into a quest for dead mines. Here we go, the final smuggler. All right, that's it. So now we'll just head back. We'll look for some hops on the way. We'll slice some of these wildlife as well. Get him. I'm pretty sure there's a vendor at Sentinel Hill. Should be. Or if you can just run. Just watch him. Yeah, really run away from a gore tusk pretty fast. Oh, the homunculi are pulling. Priests do a lot of damage. Kind of surprised. Like, I honestly think my priest may be the class that does the most damage. Like single target damage while I'm leveling up at like level 14. I don't think my warlock or my mage was doing that much. You wouldn't really expect that from a priest. But penance does quite a bit, and then your homunculi attacking them as well on top of the dot damage. It's quite a bit.
King's honor, friend. Well done, adventurer. My scout witnessed your valiant acts. You are proving yourself quite well so far.
Defias Brotherhood.
A band of vicious Defias pillagers has been seen plundering the Gold Coast Quarry, Moonbrook, and the Alexton farmstead. The People's Militia will not stand for such behavior. Dispatch immediately, adventurer, and make the Light's presence known in Westfall. The Gold Coast Quarry is near the shore, to the west of the tower. As the next step of your training, I want you to kill 15 of those foul Defia's pillagers and 15 Defia's looters. The band of wretches responsible for driving the good people of Westfall from the land call themselves the Defias Brotherhood. I need you to infiltrate this clan of thugs. We need to know who heads up the cartel and where they are hiding out. In Lakeshire, in the inn, there is a rogue by the name of Wiley who owes me a favor. Travel to Lakeshire in the Red Ridge Mountains, east of Elwyn, and find out what you can.
All right, well, we will eventually have to go there. I believe this is a quest chain that leads us into Dead Mines.
Nice work, person. Please accept one of
Nice
these
work,
items as
person.
payment for all your hard work.
All right. I think we'll just sell these.
Be careful.
The cloth wasn't an upgrade. But yeah, guys, that was pretty good. Got a few quests done. We also got level 14. Next episode, we should get level 15. And maybe we'll slay some gnolls. Do a little bit of questing. And eventually we'll have to head over to Redridge to turn in this quest here. To get this Defias Brotherhood quest chain going. But, as always, guys, thanks for watching. Keep your heads up. Later.